I want to tell you about a nonprofit that I am currently running that started when I was 19. When I was 19, I went to Sri Lanka on a volunteer trip. And while I was there, I encountered a completely overwhelming reality. I met girls as young as 10 years old who had been kicked out of their homes and their schools due to rape, usually incest. Many of them were pregnant. And I knew from the moment that I met these girls that I could not walk away. So I founded Emerge to equip these girls with the tools that they needed to live healthy, self-sufficient lives. Today we work with 75 girls at a time who are living in shelters while they're courageously testifying in court against abusers. The girls that Emerge works with are incredibly strong, and I think it's very important to emphasize this because it's a self-selecting group. These are not charity cases, these are survivors. These are the girls who are going to make a huge difference in their community. In fact, they already are. They already have had the courage to speak out, and they have such big dreams and goals, let me tell you. And all they need is a little bit of help to get there. An investment in these girls goes a very long way. So what do? We run 3 different programs. The core program is called our Beads to Business program. We use jewelry design first as a therapeutic tool and then as a practical teaching tool to teach business skills. So it's not really vocational training. We don't want them all to be jewelry designers. Instead, we want them to reach the goals that they want to reach. We use jewelry to teach business concepts, everything from how to count and do basic math, up to how do you talk to a customer, how do you finance a business, how do you develop a product and a logo. And then we market these products around the world with the profit going back to the girls and the cost of goods sold going back into our program so that we can sustain it. We also run a life skills program which teaches everything from reproductive health to financial management to how to find a job. And we run a mentorship program with local businesswomen who are able to develop safe relationships with these girls and help them think about their transition from shelter back out into the community. So through this process, we've developed a philosophy that we call collaborative capital. We don't believe in handouts. We don't believe that that's empowering or that it can work in the long term. And at the same time, we're working with an incredibly disenfranchised group. These are not girls who can even access microcredit. They have no traditional support systems. And even the risk of repayment and the interest on microcredit is so great that they could fall into prostitution. So what we've done is we've partnered with them to help them generate that own capital. They know the value of that. They've been creating jewelry through our programs, but they also are developing business skills. They understand how to leverage that capital. So it's their money. When they get out of our programs, they can go out, they've bought houses, they've bought land, they've started businesses, they've put their children into school, they've financed future education. They can realize their dreams. So let me just recap. We focus on strong, resilient girls because we think this is the best investment we can make. We focus on collaborative capital creation because we believe that handouts don't work long term. And we, as an organization, believe in financial self-sufficiency. We're looking for a model that can really sustain itself over time. And we believe in using local leadership to ensure a long-term impact.